Do you want more? More time, more balance, more love, more sex, more money, more real, and less bullshit? This is the Women Wanting More podcast with Dr. Karen Osborne. Real life, real stories, plus real tips to get you more of what you want.
Life is truly such a gift. I'm recording this podcast about maybe like 36 hours after I re-injured a torn hamstring injury training. So if this is your first podcast you listen to, I box. I've been training for the last 18 months to fight. I had a fight in October of 2017. Not a fight, a tournament. There was no one to compete in my category. And so I wasn't able to compete. And then here we are coming up with the next tournament. And 8 days out, I re-injure a hamstring injury. So if you've had any kind of injuries like that in the past, a hamstring injury is freakishly painful. Like, could not bear weight on it the next day or that night. I'm hobbling out of the gym, and I'm in my mind, I'm like, fuck. Because not only do I have this tournament in 8 days, and I just find out that I have an opponent. Usually you'll have like a bunch in your category, but at least like as long as I have one, I know I can compete. And I was pumped. Like I'm like, yes, like I get to compete now. And like of course there's some nerves in there too, but like resoundingly much more excitement than the nerves by any means. I know that's going to change from day to day as I get closer to the tournament, because I'll be competing like around this time, a week from now as I record this podcast. So, and when this happened to me, when I injured this last year, it started around April, then at May it hit a place where it was just like, I couldn't sleep, like constant fucking pain. Standing, like walking, like it was brutal. It was fucking brutal. I've never saw another guy at the gym today, and this guy's been like MMA, and he's run track, and this is, you know, he amateur MMA, he's got a fight coming up, and he's just like, dude, I got so many injuries. I'm like, I've had none. I sprained an ankle once, 3 months, probably 3 weeks out from a half marathon like 10 years ago, but like that's about it. That's it. And so torn hamstring, yeah, like could not bear weight on it, could not rotate. You do a lot of rotation in boxing. Like hips was fine, but at the knee, because it's where that hamstring inserts in the back of the knee, that it seems to be the most significant of that tear. And so I was like, okay. So I am going to do whatever I need to do. I already had a massage scheduled. I made it a 90-minute. My massage therapist took me a little bit longer. I then immediately set up a massage for the next 2 days and a float on Sunday. I actually would have gone in for a float more often. They were completely booked up. I'm like, I'm going to do whatever I need to do. Foam rolling, heat, ordered some supplements I'd gotten before, actually that are like a natural painkiller. I can't believe that actually I ran out of them, like fuck. So ordered some, I'm just like, whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes. And in my mind, there's two things coming up. Number one, can I get in shape for the fight? Like by 8 days, am I going to be okay, right? And number two was like, I should be training really hard up until Tuesday. Like shit kind of thing, right? And so here we are, 36 hours out from when this happened. I woke up this morning, it was probably 50% better. Like I'm literally, in my mind, I keep thinking like, this is a fucking miracle. Now, it's not a miracle because I've been doing things, right? But there's a couple of things that came into this. Number one is I'm talking to my good friend Jill and my coach, and she was just like, you know what, don't let your mind fuck with you. Do whatever you need to do to get yourself ready and well, and just see it as that. Like if I went to a place of like, well, what if this, what if that, what will this mean? What would I do? Like all of that, and not just present, as opposed to like, what do I need to do in front of me right now, right? I don't think I would have had the outcome that I have. Now, I'm not out of the water yet. I still need to continue with all the self-care, and went in the gym today. I actually did a little bit of light training, like very, very light. And like it feels fucking good. And so here's what I really want to share with you in this message. It's just like, don't fucking give up. Do not give up. And when you think sometimes that the work that you've put in, and this could be in your physical body, like for this example with me, what I'm sharing with this story, it could be the work you put in with your marriage, with your business, it could be the work that you put in as a parent. Like, don't fucking give up. Because the breakthrough, the transformation, the revelation, the outcome you're looking for is most likely right around the fucking corner. And when you give up, you will never fucking realize that. You will go, well, this didn't work. And you don't realize that there's results happening when you don't see it. So the fact that I've been continuing to get massage and floats and chiropractic and spinal decompression, and I have more of like a keto diet, so an anti-inflammatory, very high-fat diet. I do ketones, I drink water, I'm mindful. I mean, listen, you guys know for what I do here in the podcast, it's like, fuck, I walk my talk, man. So I don't like come on as like, here's Karen speaking everything we want to more, and I'm something different. Like, I live this lifestyle, man. I go through all this stuff. I look for the deep fucking messages. I'm thankful. I look for the moments of gratitude throughout the day. I experience joy. I experience shit too. And so all the work leading up to this that I've invested in myself over the last 18 months, really over the last almost 49 years, I turned 49 in about 3 months. It's like, all that shit matters. Like this again, no miracle. This is the reason why. Number one, I'm just choosing not to give up. But number two, it's like all the work that I've put in. Like this is an outcome. Like this is an outcome saying, holy shit, literally could not bear weight on my foot. Like incredible pain. And like, I can take fucking pain. I can take pain. This was fucking intense. Can't lift my kids. Gotta do like when kids are learning how to walk down the stairs, like they go like 1, 2, 1, 2 down each step. Like that was me. Like painful. And at a point now where I'm like, again, 36 hours later, I'm like, holy shit, this is because number one, did not give up. And number two, like the results were there. Right? The work that I put in have been evident enough that like it's been all leading up to this. So if something like an injury happens, my body's in shape to be able to recover through that quickly. So here's your more tip for today is like, where are you with something right now in your life? Like whether it is something in your body, like with me, right? Or something with your marriage or as a parent or in your work and business where you're just like, oh fuck, I just feel like giving up. I feel like giving up. Maybe it's on you, sister. There's been some of you that reached out to me and just be like, dude, what the fuck am I even on this earth for? I should just leave. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if that's you, I'm talking directly to you with this message. And you need to know this. The work that you're doing to figure your shit out, the work you're doing to get a result that you want, the work that you're doing and have committed to, like, stay fucking in. Stay in. Stay in the fucking game. Because the thing that you're wanting is almost there. And what does almost mean? Tomorrow, the next day, a year from now? Don't know. I just know it'll get there if you continue to stay in the game and you continue to do what is required. I'm living fucking proof of that. So many things in our life that I look back on with me individually, my husband individually, us together as a couple with our family. We just chose not to give up. Was it fucking hard? Of course. Did I have moments of doubt and fear and uncertainty? Of course. But I continued to do what was required. It doesn't make me some kind of a special snowflake. It just simply means that I'm committed. So I want you to journal about this. It's like, where are you wanting to give up? And number two, where do you simply need to be persistent in your actions and continue to do what matters? To trust and surrender. Like literally for me with this hamstring was just like, listen, what's going to happen is going to happen. I can't force it. I'm not going to will it. I'm not going to like push it. Like I just need to trust it. Whatever's going to happen is what needs to happen. Trust and surrender, and journal about this and see what insights come up, sister. So listen, I've created something very new with Women Wanting More newsletter that I want you to have access to. These are training videos that I did in the Women Wanting More Experience Facebook group that I saved. They only had preview to them for a couple of days, and I did it as a Facebook Live to help you to really uncover and remember who you are, sister. This is the basis of everything that I do with Women Wanting More. Yes, it's about power, but it's really about remembering who you are And for you to remember who you are, you have to be able to drop stories that you are currently telling and be able to create new ones. These training videos take you through this process. And it is a gift to you that I'm doing for all of those that subscribe to the Women Wanting More newsletter. Plus, you're going to get VIP access to all the exciting things that are coming up. I'm not going to reveal them yet, but there are things that you will not expect. That will be things that all of you can take privy in, that some of you can. So here's what I want you to do right now. Head over to drkarenosburn.com, drkarenosburn.com, enter in your email, and I will send you those videos to you, one today, one the next day, and get started and really be in the Women Wanting More community and tribe. Listen to the podcast is amazing, but you're missing out on shit if you don't get in the newsletter. So head over to drkarenosburn.com, enter in your email, and I will get you hooked up on that today. So I'll talk to you in the next episode, sister. A life of more is just one step away from you doing the fucking work every single day. I love and appreciate you.
To get the show notes of each Women Wanting More episode, including the How to Get More tip, subscribe to the newsletter at drkarenosburn.com/newsletter.